Mr. Shawn Huang.
Mr. Speaker, many countries have set up free trade zones to boost business activity and reap the benefits of free trade. These zones have been instrumental in the evolution of trade for integrated supply chains of the global economy. According to a FIAS report, FTZs continue to benefit the country's economy. It has proven that it's effective in generating employment, increasing the volume and diversity of exports, serving as an essential tool for attracting foreign direct investments and enhancing commercial linkages for export. However, FTZs may also facilitate illegal and criminal activities such as trade in counterfeit and pirated products. FTZ is not a new concept. For centuries, governments have sought different ways to facilitate trade in their ports. One of the earliest was called free ports. These are designed areas open to commercial vessels where their cargo destined for re-export is exempt from custom duties. Today, many FTZs are managed by private operators and regulated by government authorities. A study concluded that the growth in private involvement in the FTZs has been beneficial, as privately owned zones tend to offer better facilities and amenities, and are more responsive to tenants' needs and provide a more comprehensive range of property management services. However, we must be cognizant that lightly regulated zones are attractive to parties engaged in illegal and criminal activities. It is known that FTZs have facilitated trade in counterfeit and pirated products, as well as smuggling and money laundering. These areas have often provided bad actors in a relatively safe environment to carry out illicit activities. As such, governments will need to control these zones adequately, especially for those operated by private entities, as they focus on expanding zone occupancy and providing profitable services to these businesses. There's also a need to establish a more direct interest, enhance law enforcement oversight, and increase the capacity and authority in monitoring zone operations. As most zones are operated via a hybrid and collaborative model between government and private parties, we need to further enhance and tighten the processes to ensure that it is strengthened against such exploitation. FTZ cargo handlers play a critical role in the supply chain and FTZs. By regulating the FTZ cargo handlers to comply with FTC Act, we can further strengthen service standards, security, and assist authorities in detaining goods for inspection and reporting goods that have contravened any written law. It is reasonable to screen any person who intends to operate in FTZ, enhance the management of FTZ tenants, and better manage subleasing premises in FTZ. As the volume of cargo that FTZ operators handle is immense, the authorities must be given accurate and timely cargo information. This is standard industry practice and will provide greater oversight of goods, persons, and operations within the FTZ. I have a few questions for the Minister. First, given the new FTZ requirements, how will this affect the overall business costs and competitiveness of our FTZs? What are the other areas that can further improve to enhance the competitiveness of our FTZs? Second, with the new data submission regime, what are the measures taken to ensure that the FTZ operators meet proper data management and cybersecurity requirements? Third, given the evolving operating environment, how are the authorities updated on the latest threats? In addition, given the collateral consequences of specific threats, what steps are taken to ensure that these threats do not enter Singapore in the first place? Mr. Speaker, I support the bill.